time-saving templates, and today I'm going to be going over a quick way that you can use this spreadsheet template to update your salary ranges. So you actually have a lot of options or choices to make when it comes to updating salary ranges at your company if you are in compensation or HR. And I've worked in compensation many years, so I've seen everything from an extensive review of every job and every salary grade to use in order to update the ranges. But depending on your situation, if you have the budget or the time to do that, then go ahead. If not, then this template is a little shortcut to making sure that last year's salary ranges are keeping current and refreshing with the current year without having to go through all the formulas and also rounding the ranges because you want a nice rounded number for your range as well. Okay, so starting out with this template, this is the salary range reset template. We have a tab for salaried. This is an annual, the ranges are in annual salaries. Then use this tab. If your ranges are for hourly jobs, then use this tab. That will help with the rounding in a second. Starting with the salaried, what I would do is paste in your last year's ranges. So I'm going to go to different sample data file that I had. This is just a sample ranges and sample salary bands. And I'm going to paste in what the current or previous year ranges were. You'll see the gray cells have now populated across. That's going to show me midpoint differential and range spread. If you're not sure what those are, I do have a cheat sheet that explains and goes over that. So I'll link to that as well, the comp metrics cheat sheet. So that's the first step. The second is what percentage are you wanting to increase the ranges by for the current year? So looking at this, a lot of companies may purchase salary surveys or get a hold of salary surveys in your industry and see what other companies are budgeting for merit increases, promotion increases. You can look at all salary increases for the next year. And as long as there's about 5 or more companies reporting, it'll give you averages. So you could look at something like that, or we're already into January of 2023. A lot of companies, you probably already know what your merit budget is going to be, or a salary increase budget that work may have already been done. So if you know that the employee merit budget is going to be 3% for the current year, we would just enter 3% because you want to, if employees are getting this increase, you also want to make sure your ranges are increasing by the same percent. That way, new hires will keep up. Typically, they're not eligible for the merit until after a certain amount of time. Okay, so I enter the percentage to increase, and you'll see that it has updated my ranges here, but it's still not that great because I have a long number and I want a nice rounded number for the new published ranges that are going to be lasting for the next year. So step 3, we're going to go to rounding and just select what you want to round by. I'm going to go with 10,000. If you have different currencies, that's why there's such a large number here. If you're in different countries or, the currency is really high, you need different rounding options. Okay, that's what I want, rounded to the hundreds. So there you go. Now we have fresh rounded ranges that have been increased by 3%. And then if you scroll right, we've also got it plotted out on a graph showing the grade and the mid, min, and max per grade there. Similar idea with hourly, except for obviously we'd be pasting in an hourly rate. And so let me just do that example real quick. So say I do the same, increase by 3%. and select so rounding is a little bit different. Either I want decimals or no decimals. I'm going to go with 1 decimal, and there you go. Now we have ranges for the new year. This template is part of the Tackle Turnover Toolkit, and so I'll link to it here. It's have to go to this specific link at Time Saving Templates /SP Tackle Turnover Toolkit, but I'll link to it. It'll be easier to find it that way. And that's just because it's including several of the other premium templates at about the price of one template. So that's including a turnover report template with upgraded options and the cost to hire, plus the salary range reset template. If you're thinking this looks great, but I don't have a salary ranges or salary bands at your company yet, we also have the pay structure design template, and this would help you quickly set something up if you know what midpoint differentials you want and kind of the space in between each range, and it will help come up with a draft of a range. Always best to look at market data when you're considering the range, adding new ranges, but it's kind of a starting point. So either option really, if you see this video and you want the pay structure template, just add a note in the comments you want the salary range reset, and I can include both for the same price, or it's already included with the Tackle Turnover Toolkit, so you can also get it there. And for the free resources we have, like I mentioned in that first file example, we have the compensation metrics cheat sheet. That's going to get you more information on that midpoint differential, your range spread, and all the different metrics that you may want to know if you're responsible for handling salary ranges at your company. So I'll link to that. It's in the free resources. And then we also have a free guide to get you started with using Excel more efficiently. So feel free to check that out as well. And until next time, don't forget that I'm here to help you streamline and save time when it comes to using Excel spreadsheets in your HR department or for rental property and small business related templates as well. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.